everybody, I'm Lisa Rowberry, your independent Scentsy consultant. Happy Friday. You are getting the Hot Mess Express version of Lisa today because it has been a busy errand-filled day for my husband and I, but the show must go on, right? We are in the middle of a series where we are sniffing our way through the brand new fall and winter catalog that is launching on September 1st. Such exciting stuff. So I figured, you know what, let's go ahead and just do a smaller category today, and then probably tomorrow we'll get into the larger scent categories. So exciting. So today we are going to sniff through the holiday collection, and there are 8 fragrances that are amazing, so we'll go ahead and get started. So the first one is Be Merry, and this one was actually a scent of the month last year, and it was so good. This was definitely a really great scent of the month, so I'm really glad that Scentsy decided to make this a permanent addition. So, oh yes, I love this. This is a beautiful combination of, it's pine, but there's like, it's more than just your average like Christmas tree kind of scent. There's a little bit of a fruity note to it, almost like cranberry and Christmas tree. It's a cranberry Christmas tree to me. It's so good, and from what I remember, this was a really good performer as well, so I'm very happy about this. Scentsy says, joy abounds in pine boughs dotted with holly leaf and cassis. So they're not saying that there's any cranberry in this whatsoever, but my sniffer's picking it up, so that's just what I get. So that is Be Merry. Next one is Christmas Cottage, another red wax. And this one I really love. This is such a beautiful cinnamon and orange scent. I know that sounds a little bit strange, but I love this. It is almost slightly too cinnamony, if that's a word. It's on the verge of being a little too spicy for the cinnamon for me, but the like orange note in this just, I really love this, and this is a really super great performer as well. Scentsy says, a cozy, inviting blend of Valencia oranges, raspberries, cloves, and spices. So there is that little bit of raspberry that kind of helps sweeten it up as well. It's beautiful. This is, in my opinion, a total Scentsy classic for a holiday fragrance. And you just, it's so good. You can never go wrong with Christmas Cottage. Love that one. So that's Christmas Cottage. Next is a holiday favorite for myself as well, and that is Eskimo Kiss. This one is beautiful. It is not everyone's cup of tea, but this is just a very sweet, like winter berry fragrance. I love this so much. My sweet, lovely, dear friend Melanie from Mr. Kong's mom's channel, she, I believe, says that this smells like a fancy lady toilet bowl. I know. So funny. So now every time I smell this and I see this scent, I automatically think of her because she's just like, it's fine. It's a definite bathroom fragrance. And I honestly, I can kind of get how it is a bathroom fragrance, but it's so nice. I really love this. This is definitely a favorite of mine. So Scentsy says, blackberry jam, caramelized brown sugar, vanilla, and amber in a softly romantic scent. I do find this a little bit romantic, but it is kind of, it's a little bit lighter, but I don't know. I love this so much. I love warming this all around my house, everywhere. Bathrooms, bedrooms, kitchen, living room, everywhere. You name it. This is amazing. So this is definitely a Rowberry favorite, Eskimo Kiss. And it is categorized as a fresh scent, in case you're interested. Next is Homestead Holiday. This one actually flew under my radar up until like it was about to be discontinued last season. And this one, it was one where we went over to a friend's house, and this is one that a girlfriend of mine, orders over and over again. And I just felt like, and even like smelling it on cold, it just smells to me like one of those bags of potpourri, which there's nothing wrong with that. It's definitely, it's just potpourri to me. But when it's warmed, it smells phenomenal. Like, cause I remember we went over to their house for a get together and I was just like, what are you warming? Is this Scentsy? Is it something else? Like, what are you? And she was like, yeah, absolutely. Let me go find the clamshell. Homestead Holiday. Oh my gosh. So I actually snagged a few bars during the winter season last season, just in case it wasn't going to come back. So love this so, so much. Scentsy says, blood orange and cinnamon freshened by fir needle. So it's just done really, really perfectly. I know in yesterday's video, I was talking about the blood orange and spice, which is in the new releases. And that's a very interesting bitter kind of scent. This doesn't smell too bitter to me. And it's probably thanks to the fir needle and cinnamon note, but it's really good. It's really good. I definitely would not categorize this as a fresh scent in any kind of way or fruity. This is definitely in the spice category. Next is Perfect Peppermint. Where are my peppermint lovers? This is not for me. I don't really do peppermint scents. Peppermint just tends to smell like toothpaste to me. And having had my career in dental, I'm kind of done with dental. I'm kind of done with it. So this, I can't help but just smell toothpaste. That's just me. And Perfect Peppermint smells just like that. It's just peppermint. That's all I smell. Scentsy says, cooler than most, Pure Peppermint is the popular kid you'll love to love. So if you love peppermint scents, this is gonna be your jam. Okay, next is Silver Bells. This one is a very interesting scent that it's pretty one of a kind. This is interesting because before, like last season and everything, up until now, I couldn't really pick up the peppermint in this. I don't love peppermint scents. Like if there's a peppermint note among other things, I'm totally fine with it. And this has always been one of those scents, but for whatever reason in the tester, I'm picking up more peppermint than I ever have before. So I'm not sure why. But this is mint candy canes and winter pear envelop in a blanket of caramel and vanilla sugar. So you have a lot of different notes in there. And I think it is the winter pear and that caramel and vanilla sugar, the sweetness of that paired with the mint candy canes, it's a really, really nice combination. So I do really like this, and it's a definite, like, different kind of scent. Scentsy is categorizing this as a fresh scent. I can see that. I can see that, but it is sweet. It's different. I do really like this. Last year, Scentsy had a laundry bundle in Silver Bells, and a few of my friends picked it up and they really, really liked it. So who knows if that will be in store this year. That'll be kind of cool. Next is Very Merry Cranberry. Who doesn't love a good cranberry scent during the holidays, right? So it's just mostly cranberry. Like, it's just a sweet tart cranberry scent. Scentsy says, lush red winter berries pop against a backdrop of snow-covered cedar, creating a lovely winter landscape. I don't really get any kind of cedar or woodsy note from this, so if you tend to veer away from woodsy scents, don't let the cedar note in the description make you think otherwise. This, to me, just smells like cranberry. It smells sweet, it smells tart. It smells delicious. So that is Very Merry Cranberry. And last but most certainly not least is my favorite Christmas tree scent, which is Very Snowy Spruce. I love this so much because it's a really, really good Christmas tree scent, but it's a little bit sweeter. So there's a couple of others. So the biggest question I get when it comes to these like Christmas tree kind of fragrances, because your girl here has a fake Christmas tree, has a couple actually, So I don't do the real Christmas tree, so I don't get that like Christmas tree scent throughout my house that I miss during the holidays. So that's when you're gonna want to grab some of your favorite Scentsy bars that smell like a Christmas tree would, right? So there's iced pine, which is not in this category. In fact, is that in the woods category? Yeah, that's in the, what? Oh, I see what they did. So Scentsy actually has a few repeats. So Very Snowy Spruce is actually in the holiday section as well as woods. I can see that. But the difference, for those of you who are curious, the difference between like iced pine and Very Snowy Spruce, iced pine has that like cooling peppermint note in there. I believe it actually does have peppermint. Yeah, there is a peppermint note in the iced pine scent, where you don't get that with the Very Snowy Spruce. Very Snowy Spruce has a little bit of a sweeter finish, if that makes sense. So Scentsy says, breathe in fresh forest air, balsam, spruce, and cedar branches. Embrace the warmth of amber and woody pine cones. So it's the sweetness of the amber, I think, that kind of sweetens it up, but it's still a very authentic Christmas tree scent. So nice. I love that. So that is Very Snowy Spruce. There you have it. What was that? 8, 2, 4, 6, 8. That was 8 fragrances that are in the holiday collection of the brand new fall and winter catalog. So these fragrances are going to be available starting September 1st, which, oh my gosh, is already Sunday. Like, that's blowing my mind. But yeah, so these will be available to purchase starting September 1st and will be available through the fall and winter season. So this is a great time to get ready for the holidays. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. If you're new, please subscribe. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing you in my next video, which will be tomorrow. I think we will jump over to the spice. I think we will jump over to the spice collection tomorrow. I think that sounds like a great plan. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.